Well, here we are back at Bear Mountain Resort, where this weekend it's the Trans World Snowboarding Trans Am event. And boy, it brings together amateur riders for creative work on mini slope style courses. And this is the course, and we're going to go over there and watch them. Now we're on the other side, as you can see all of the jumps.
Oh, we got our first So Bear Mountain, make some noise for these competitors if you're enjoying what you're watching.
Well, they got everything here. Ooh.
Of the best amateur riders. The Trans Am. Event brought to you by Trans World. Full of amateurs. Made possible by the likes of Freeboard. You've got Alliance, Cooney, Ride, Oakley.
I think they really get hurt on the rail if they fall down on it.
And Oakley Eyewear. Oakley making custom goggles for these competitors today. First, second, third, gold, silver, and bronze. You know, I mentioned earlier that this mountain...
Well, there's a lot competing in this one today, as you can see. Some of these are really dangerous if you really don't know how.
It's really warm out.
There's a little kid, he's about 7 years old.
I don't know why I feel like this is just a beautiful day here at Bear Mountain. You know, I'm glad that I'm just announcing today and I'm judging. Put yourself in their shoes.
It is almost impossible.
It is, with 140 people all riding at this level of athleticism. It's so hard to narrow it down.
I would not be able to.
And if you look into the competitor's eyes, it's the sheer determination.
Fierce. It is fierce.
It's really awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
To know the grueling off-season months that these athletes go through to prepare themselves for a day like today.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean, some of them are ice chasing up to 6 to 7 hours a day just to get ready for this.
Just to get ready.
Video games, little skateboarding.
A little bit of video shop lurking.
Weightlifting.
I have seen some of the competitors running up hills with ankles on their weights. No, weights on their ankles. Just to build up stamina for this event.
Yeah, because they're not taking a lift. These riders are hiking. And by the way, competitors, make sure you are hiking out of the major paths. We don't want you to suddenly become part of the course. All right, another backside 50-50. Is that backside 180 out?
That was a nose slide.
Okay, what do you know? So it's nose slide. Boards have nose and tail, so if one can do a nose slide, Hondo, am I to assume that one could also do a tail slide?
In my humble opinion, yes.
Which is harder and why?
I think they're both equally as difficult.
You heard it here first. Both difficult. And that's what these riders are doing. Difficult moves. Like this guy coming in hot. Go front forward and down that bear rail. Like this. How about a couch? Hondo, have you seen a couch?
I've never seen a couch on a course.
Kind of weird, but very, very comfortable. That couch brought to you by Zoomies Board Shop. Zoomies, chances are one's nice enough to kick out some pretty hefty gift cards for our competitors today.
I've seen it. It looks nice.
And fourth place, just an open invite to go shopping there. So we got a couch. What else is weird? We got the kitchen sink. We mentioned that. It's actually a dead tree right there.
Dead tree, not a sink. I'm
that
sorry.
one used to line these trails. It has evident signs in the name of Snowboard stickers. So dead trees, kitchen sinks, couches. We've got a couple of truck beds. For those of you downhill, you can't see them, but these are no ordinary takeoff onto some of these rails. They're actually beds of old pickup trucks with jumps on the back of them. Really kind of wild. What do you think one of the probably most unique features here is?
I really think the 2 jumps.
Yeah, the 2 jumps.
Because those are no ordinary jumps. Those are jumps that give you extreme airtime.
And it seems like you don't see a lot of people jumping anymore. Why is that?
I don't understand, because jumping is the best part of snowboarding.
Jumping's, it's like temporary flying.
Yeah.
Rails, boxes, all that stuff caught on pretty heavy a few years back. And some riders kind of just gave up taking the air altogether.
Airtime is awesome.
But there's clearly a few that still have that skill. Check them out over on the jump. You know what I want to see?
What do you want to see?
I want to see some of the Bear Mountain Park staff ripping up this course.
I want to see that as well.
Last year, one of the head park guys here, Clayton Shoemaker. If you guys have seen Join Us, the Bear Mountain movie, you know Clayton Shoemaker can ride a snowboard. That guy was taking apart the course. He built it all night and then So here we are, a little over 20 minutes into our hour and a half Transworld Trans Am jam here. So a little over 20 minutes to only 40 riders.
40 dedicated, extreme riders.
And for those of you who don't follow math, we're starting with 140. We're taking it down to 40. So conventional mathematics tells us there's 100 riders that will not make the finals.
Yep.
But you know what? Those riders still get a chance to go ride Bear Mountain, which is always a good alternative to doing a contest.
Yeah.
So our top 40 riders, once this field gets narrowed down, it's going to be a little bit more spacious, a little more breathing room, a little more time to think. And let me tell you, the finals, if you're liking the traffic jam, the finals are quite the sight to behold.
Hey, Preston, what are the prizes for this contest?
That's a good question, Hondo. An amazing amount of prizes being kicked down here today by all of our sponsors. Oakley goggles. We got them in not just conventional Oakley. These are custom-made Oakley goggles, hand-painted in their factory right here in California, made in the USA. We got gold, silver, brown Oakley goggles.
Amazing.
Pretty sick. We've got a Ride Snowboard. They're giving away an actual snowboard. They're full. Bases, tips, tails, top sheets, edges, slime wall technology, Ride Snowboard. We've got gift certificates to Zuni. We have got Alliance Puffy Coat. We have got stuff from Japan, Freeboard, High Cascade, Transworld. The good times don't stop here. Make sure you hang out after me of Bear Mountain Park crew. Too many to name right now. They sink their hearts into the parks that they build. And 140 riders are definitely realizing that right now. Man, you know, say you don't want to watch the event.
What can you do if you don't want to watch it?
Say you're that crazy that you don't even want to watch. You want to go ride. You're going to pass up the opportunity to see live amateur snowboard action. You can still check it out on the internet.
Where on the internet? Where?
I'll tell you where. www.pwsnow.com. Or if you're fast on the keyboard like typing, do the whole thing. Transworldsnowboarding.com. Go there and you can see a full write-up, photos, and a video made by once Bear Zone, now Transworld's very own Joe Carlino. Really a cinematic genius, if you ask me. His ability to capture art and action and fuse them into one viewing apparatus is just amazing. Okay, that guy's as tough as nails. I just saw him land on his foreback on the middle of the corner of the spare and get right back up. That was a pretty gnarly crash, but he's back up and hunting. Everywhere you look on the action.
Action. This is the most intense contest I've ever seen.
You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen the 1080.
Me too.
For those of you who have ever watched some of the major televised events, basically all you almost see is 1080s.
There's a backflip, so that's pretty close.
That was a 360 on the Y-axis, aka the backflip, the backies. Every contest you see them. You know what I like though? You gotta like the back flip, but the front flip just looks so much...
That is a lot better in my opinion.
They're just so graceful. Beautiful to watch. Beautiful.
It's like a swan.
You know, I just thought of another way to be a standout rider.
You tell.
Your outfit. You know, that's real life, people. When you dress like the rest and you can be the best and you get overlooked. But, I mean, I look up that hill, and who's the first person you see?
Johnny Miller.
It's got to be Johnny Miller. Johnny Miller, head to toe in a plug-in electric outfit. Not electric, the brand electric. That jacket actually plugs into his pants.
Yeah, and every
There we go. Backside 450 over the second Oakley jump. Then we got coming hot. Nose grab. So we are a half an hour into this hour and a half jam. That means there's still about an hour left of this traffic jam as our riders are hiking, having a good time, and really trying to make a spot in the final.
Well, we're away from the actual competition events. You can see this is probably the busiest Saturday so far this season. There are just thousands of people here. And you can see over there, you can see the lift lines. I mean, they're longer today than they've ever been. Lifts are really going though. We also have the U.S. Adaptive School here. This is one of the special events for the disabled. They come up here and they really have a good time. They're all special equipment, and this is the national headquarters for the U.S. Adaptive Recreation Center. This is the U.S. Adaptive Recreation Center office here. It's been here for many, many years. Here's the patrol first aid station. This is where the ambulances pick up any injured that needs to be taken to the hospital. And of course, Ski Patrol has these sleds that they can put an injured person in. And they have a lot of first aid equipment on board them. This is one of their high-speed access express chairs. And again, you can see the long line. They normally don't have long lines here, but when they're practically sold out, that's what it's got to do. But they're getting them in as fast as they can. You can see here they're getting on real quick. Man, look at them all. Look at the crowds here today, folks. What a day. It's beautiful. This is almost spring-like for once. It's warm, the chill is gone, and we're probably at about 45, 48 degrees here today. And a lot of it just short sleeve, as you can see. Spring weather, and the snow is just terrific. So you can see even the mountain. Also the super pipe way over there will be open this week. And we'll be out to shoot some of it, show you how awesome that particular one is. Well, there you have it. That concludes this segment here at Bear Mountain for the Trans World Snowboarding Trans Am event. This is just all practicing. The real competition gets underway in a couple of hours, but you can see how exciting and how dangerous really some of this is. But thank goodness nobody gets seriously injured here. So that's it from Bear Mountain. And now stay tuned for a word from my sponsors.